Oh, hi there. My name is Victor. Victor Frankenstein. I'm just waiting for a thunderstorm. Yes, you see, I came to Groningen expecting really bad weather. Everyone from where I'm from talked shit about it. It was so bad, blah blah blah. And I have not seen a single thunder yet. Are you wondering why I need it? Nothing. I just like them very much. And it has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with the corpse, of course. By the way, are you a fucking camera? Yes? Well, that's a problem. I'm a character from a 19th century novel. Don't you see the contradiction? My god. A note to the writer. The joke about the camera does not work if I'm holding a fucking microphone. Well, now that you're here, please sit and listen. I will tell you a story. I'll tell you the story of how I became the most miserable man on earth. I will tell you the tragedy of the modern man. But before we start, can I call you Robert Walton? Oh, never mind. He's just someone that I used to know.
Please don't say goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. My heart keeps struggling by.
But well, let's start the lesson. And I will start by cutting just here. In Mary Shelley's novel Frankenstein or the Modern Prometheus, originally published in 1818, Victor Frankenstein, I mean me, decides to know how to create life. And in order to do that, he has to know absolutely everything about the world.
The world was to me a secret, which I decided to divine.
As a man born in the late 18th century, he sits on the fence between enlightenment and romanticism. As an enlightened man, he yearns for the disenchantment of the world. Nature must become a flattened, transparent field where man can find what he looks for. Through the knowledge he gains, nature becomes devoid of gods, myths, or fairy tales, and only matter remains. Matter that can be used to fuel any project we want, however dangerous or harmful they might be. But as a man who lived in the beginning of Romanticism, he's also amazed by nature. And although the enlightened Victor, the one that wants to rule over nature and become her master, will win this internal battle, something romantic will stay with him forever. He himself wants to become a creator, the creator of life. He wants to defeat death and illness and become a god that endows lifeless matter with life. From that nature where life is now absent, from that nature that's only data, information, fuel, he wants to create something that resembles him, something that's alive, just like him. Now, that is romantic. Now, massive spoiler alert, I do create a creature. The monster that symbolizes my power, my victory over nature. This victory, however, comes with several caveats. In the book, the monster ends up doing what monsters do. But not because he's evil, he's brought to a world that he didn't ask for. And when he got here, everyone, beginning from his creator, i.e. me, despised him. All he wanted was companionship, and all he found was isolation. A world made of lifeless matter, that same lifeless matter that he once was, but from which he's totally banished now, Through the accumulation of knowledge and power, both Frankenstein and his creature ended up alienated, because that power that knowledge gave to the modern man also rendered him powerless. That very power that once enlightened him is now sending him to the shadows. It turns out that creator and creature were not so different after all. And I, the creator, am not so different from you. Nowadays, if I lived in 2026, the power that science and technology has given to humanity is huge. But believe me, I've been through it, and it doesn't end well. Our creations, our ideas are so perfect, so spotless, so methodical, so self-evident, that they have overpowered us, as my creation once overpowered me. Then, if we want to carry on living, then maybe we might want to stop ruling over nature, to stop trying to divine the secret it represents, and become one with it all. I will start by cutting just he, just he, just he, just he. The climate crisis and other catastrophes, such as the rise of techno-fascism and the continued violence on women, immigrants and queer people, have proved the ideal of the enlightened scientific man embodied by Victor Frankenstein obsolete, regardless of how many people want to carry on performing it today. Then, if we continue to determine ourselves by that paradigm that extracts, excludes, and extirpates, there will be nothing left. We must revive the Enlightened project. Yes, especially in these times of dark enlightenment, but we must revive it in all its critique, nuances, and desires to grow and walk towards a better place for all of us. And we must also revive that romantic awe towards nature and the mystery of life that also led Victor when he was young. And we must combine them and hold their contradiction inside us. If not, which humans will we be creating? Which machines? Which ideas? They will only lead us deeper into that world that doesn't resemble us, that doesn't look back at us from that isolated lifelessness where we put it.